Welcome to the PodcastFCshow. My name is Tom. Our opening segment is powered by ZipRecruiter. It's the new year, which means a fresh start for your business. And a great year starts with making great hires. But posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter. You can jumpstart your hiring in 2017, post your job to 200 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 1 million businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's right, ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan. One more time, to try for free, go to ZipRecruiter.com/sportsfan.
Podcast FC Show is brought to you by CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage of your favorite Boston sports teams. Follow CLNS Radio on social media. On Twitter, you can find them at CLNS Radio. On Facebook, search CLNS Fans. That's one word, CLNS Fans. And download the free CLNS Radio app on the iOS store and Android store as well. Simply search CLNS Radio in your app marketplace.
I knew he was
Forget
productive.
Egypt, El-Nani.
Yeah. I didn't know he was 19 goals and 15 assists productive, though.
Yeah, Salah's real, man. And he's one of the fastest people in the world.
Put him on the other side of
Fast.
Team
Fast.
Plus,
Hey, we're
also,
going to hear next year.
play-
Well,
they
Mane's
play a
fast.
lot
And
of fucking
Salah's
goals.
really fast as well.
One goal.
Well, they're going to have...
No analysis.
They're
I didn't want
they're
K.
Physical
Why did I take
They're
you?
going to go after the
warm.
guy from fucking Red Bulls, too. Kiata, whatever, from...
Oh, yeah. The center mid.
Who's also, like, fucking
Nabi.
and lightning quick.
Keita. Yeah, Nabi Keita.
Well, that's because you guys press. That's what Klopp's doing, so he needs quick players to press. It's not just about ball dribbling. You gotta forget, those guys don't really have ball control.
Yeah, get that Gagan.
Where?
It's speed. It's
all
not
about
ball control
speed.
speed. You know what I mean?
That's why Hussey loves Liverpool. It's all about speed.
Coutinho's got
Oh,
that ball
I'm
control
actually
speed.
I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna steal.
Yeah, dude.
He pushes him.
He's so fast with the ball, man.
Yeah, man. Look, there's a difference. I see what you're saying. Technically, like, in terms of technique, Coutinho's better than Mane. But Mane's got some technique on him, bro.
He does, but
Okay, well, put it this way.
Rolling
If there's 10 cones in front of you...
was born with it.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
but
I
if
mean?
this-
Like,
If there's
It's
10 cones...
Brazilian. It's different.
If there's 10 cones in front of you, yeah, going back and forth, yeah, Mane's not going to do well. But with one defender right there, bye.
See ya
yeah, ghost.
later. This sucks.
Now you see me, now you don't.
What are you, the magic man over here, shaking and baking?
Nah, he's John Cena.
What the
Might
fuck
have been
is that?
see ya.
Give me the John Cena
Oh,
theme song.
you're importing, dude.
Not importing.
All right.
I just
Do
plugged
you
in.
want to allow this computer to access
Yeah,
information on
just
this
say
phone?
no.
Yeah, what the
Just
hell?
saying.
You saw what I did. I told you. I was plugging in.
Huss got that iPhone 2, so it's like he's not used to he's
Yeah.
new settings.
I just avatared your laptop, buddy.
Huh?
I avatared your laptop.
Yeah.
Welcome
like
to
my talent to
PFC 161.
Too many times. I swear to God. Too many times someone's plugged in and I lost my stuff or got their stuff. And
If anything, you're gonna get good stuff.
I don't know,
So
dude.
just relax.
I don't know if it's going to be that good.
I don't know, he might have creepy stuff on there.
If I get some of his stuff, that's the problem. Okay, I'm taking the risk here.
I got the
I'm
good
taking the
stuff.
risk. Well, yeah, I bet you do have the good stuff. What's the context behind that?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah,
All right, guys.
Maniacal laugh.
So basically, we're going to be doing a Champions League final preview. But we did want to let the fans know that this will be The last Wednesday podcast, a midweek podcast. I'm sure you guys get it on Thursdays. As you know, the season's winding down. Champions League final marks the last really big footy event on the calendar year. So what we'll be doing going forward in the summer is doing topical shows for you guys, trying to get some more guests on.
Hitting the road, possibly.
Yeah, no doubt. Hitting the road, getting some videos out, doing some PFC challenges for you. So definitely plenty of content to look forward to. But, we just wanted to make you guys aware, get you mentally prepared. PFC crew will be going once a week going forward. Mad nuggets for you.
Check in on you. But, so we're doing the review, or the preview, but we may as well do the review, okay? Because I already know what's going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Madrid's going to win this. It's over.
Nostradamus over here?
Nostradamus, it's just it's common known fact.
History's
going to be made. The moment's too big. The occasion's too big to screw up. Cristiano said it
Too
best.
big for these
Cristiano said it best.
World Cup?
Cristiano said it best. This is the mindset Madrid. You ever had a big game, big final that you went into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. State Cup.
Yeah,
It was
like the
2009.
mentality. It's like, what do you say?
State Cup.
Yeah, something.
Local Massachusetts.
Whatever.
tournament. Big
The
game.
mindset.
Yeah.
Cristiano says we think that we're the better team. Like we have to play like we are. If we lose, it's our fault.
Well, they're defending champs.
Yeah, defending champs,
So-
champions of Spain. It's theirs to lose.
I mean, before
But that's the
World
mindset.
Cup,
That's
That's a pretty big tournament.
Huh?
The World Cup? That's a pretty big tournament, right?
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's light.
it's okay.
That's okay.
It's no state. It's
Yeah.
no state cup.
Here's the other mindset.
When you're playing with 10 shit bums and the only good guy, and it's not the state cup. You got to drag that team up.
The same mindset Ronaldo had, Buffon has. So he said we were there 2 years ago, and it was our first time as
Yeah.
that group.
That's
and
the mentality
We
you
knew
need.
what it was like. Now we actually know what it's like.
Man,
And-
when's the last time we had heads butt like this in the cup final? Like not just BVB, Bayern, Chelsea, United, like Italy, Spain, 6 Scudettos in a row. This is this team has been it's already been the final once versus Madrid, defending champions, one of the best teams. I think they're validated if they win this, they're up there with Barcelona as far as dominance. They didn't win the league
Madrid,
and
you're
trebles.
saying?
Yes, as far not in wins but in skill.
I agree with you.
It's an argument for another day.
They already,
But those two coming together.
they already lead all clubs with most Champions League wins. They have 11, and
I spent the last 4 years, the last during the Tiki Taka Pep, in that time,
I agree. This will be the generation
Yeah.
or the period of Real Madrid.
That surpasses Barca's.
it could.
It could equalize it, honestly, because the amount of trophies.
Who knows,
Barca
man?
won. But
If you keep this squad together,
Juventus is so motivated in that Gigi Buffon has not won a Champions League.
it for GG. We're gonna wear
that's their
shirts. So
motivation.
again, have his face on. Everyone's gonna get tattoos of his face
I was just
on.
going to say, I was
You
just
know?
going to go straight to tattoo on
Yeah,
that.
I would. Big Joe, I'm getting you a tattoo for the final. Good luck. I don't care.
There's definitely someone out there who's got a
Doing this for you,
CR7
bro.
tattoo somewhere.
Some weirdo.
Yeah.
There's an Arsenal dude with his whole face tattooed. Arsenal.
Oh, that dude
Have you seen-
sounds
it's on YouTube,
like
it's
an
on-
intelligent man right
I'm
there.
gonna pull that picture up. Oh yeah, no right.
What an idiot.
Want to talk about dedicated.
Shaved head, tattoos all over.
The interesting matchup is going to be Dani Alves against Marcelo.
Oh, I like
I
that.
saw that one earlier in the
That's
previews.
a matchup for the century.
The
Oh.
two Brazilian fullbacks, arguably the
Best
best,
fullbacks.
On
at
each
their
flank.
position. Yeah.
Right and left.
Danny
And they're
just
both
might-
Brazilians.
Danny
Who's saying
just
there's
might
no
outclass
there's no
him.
Cafus anymore? There's no
How much
Roberto
shit talk
Carlos.
do you think there is?
No,
I'm just
there's
saying
not.
they're not the same players, but look at the
There's still Brazil's still got the fullbacks on deck.
yeah. You look at these guys I'm confident, I'm calm, I don't have to worry about the right or the left. They're not gonna get beat.
I think
Yeah.
they respect each other. I don't
So you
think
don't think
Oh,
you're
you
saying
got it.
anything?
No, they give
I don't think
dabs.
they would. I think they.
How's your family? How's your wife?
I don't think either one
how's-
would know
how's Jimmy?
they'd be able to get into each other's heads. You know what I mean? Not the two of them.
Yeah.
Like if you were facing somebody else again, maybe a guy against Monaco, like Alves could try to do that against Mendy, but
I think for me,
not against experience. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like you trash talk Dani Alves. I think he's the type that would just go nuts and be like, do this crazy goal. Where Marcelo, I think he might just try to push a little too hard and make a bad pass.
you out.
So I think
So you
In the
think,
trash talk
you think
when-
Dani Alves is mentally stronger?
a little bit. I don't know. I mean,
Marcelo.
I could be
He's
completely
the
wrong, but I
captain
think in
of
my
Brazil
mind,
now.
I think Dani Alves just tapped in his head. Where if you just trash talk him, I think he's the type that would just do that crazy run with that crazy cross or goal or something. Where Marcelo will try to do the same thing, but I think Dani Alves is better offensively
He's
than
more
Marcelo.
controlled.
You know what? I'm actually, in terms of goal scoring, Dani Alves is a better goal scorer. But
Is he,
man,
though?
in
How's
terms
his
of-
left foot? Marcel's got a right foot.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
how
we're going
pivotal?
that- which
Marcelo is so pivotal to the Real Madrid attack. They
Yeah.
basically build up through that left side, and it's changing a little bit now because we see CR7 playing that center forward role at position number 9. But Dani Alves, he's able to get goals. You know, Marcelo, he's more the assist guy, builds up. I'd actually argue that they're equal going forward just because of the goals.
Yeah.
But Dani
Output,
Alves is more of a
output.
complete player because defensively,
He's more sound.
he's better.
But by what margin? You know, lengths and bounds, kilometers, a couple yards.
Yeah, I'd say moderately.
Marcel's not a bad defender, though.
No, he's not.
You're comparing him to Dani Alves to have almost the equal. I mean, anyway. I'm not going to go down with it.
That's a great debate.
Can't express
man.
myself clearly right now.
Whoever's better
Too
on
frustrated.
the day.
Too frustrated.
Whoever's better on the day, right?
Huh? Yeah. I mean, it's all about, mentally. Who's better mentally, we're going to find out in the final. So that's if you're going to draw the line between who's better, bam, there
The
you
beautiful
go.
thing
I don't
is
give a fuck who's better. In your minds, whoever wins is the better
we will
fullback.
see. Yeah, we will see. So
Pressure.
this game is going to define so
Mental
many
game.
legacies. CR7,
Dude, CR7 wins again. Another Ballon d'Or. Give me a fucking break.
yeah, it's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. But then if Gigi loses again, yeah, he'll still be regarded as the best goalkeeper
Never
ever.
won.
But he might possibly not ever accomplish that. Might never get over that hump of Champions League finals or Champions League
hope-
Cups.
He was lucky. Sorry, he was lucky to get that one bite at the apple. What was it 3 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah,
Bro,
but
they
Juventus,
played- so they-
Juventus dropped their dead weight.
So,
Milan-
so to
so-
get,
so
to get
Juventus
another
lost-
bite at the apple, man. it's crazy.
Juventus 2, bro. He had 2 bites
Gotta
of
cash
apple.
in.
Juventus lost in 2003 to AC Milan. Your guys over there, Igor, and they
Rossoneri.
also lost in 2015. The one you were
2015.
referencing
Yeah.
to Barcelona. So like,
It sucked.
He's had his.
I was pissed about that one. That hurt all over the place. You know.
Yeah, I
Messi
wanted
wins.
Juve to win
Buffon
that
loses.
one.
Oh, I was devastated.
I wanted Juve to win
Now
that one.
Buffon, sorry, bro, I can't have you win it.
But
Now's not your time. You missed your chance.
you missed
Love
your
you
chance. So I was saying, Juventus dropped their dead weight.
Wait,
to
were
beat
those
back
crickets?
Parma.
You hear those crickets in the
But
corner?
I want Buffon to be in the goal to save CR7 in penalties at the very end.
Get out of here,
I want to-
man.
That'd be cool if it
Champions League
happened. but-
final.
I want
why would-
CR7
penalties.
I want CR7 to Paneka Buffon.
I was gonna say he
Just-
get Paneka just like
chip
Zidane.
him
And then he
down
retires.
the middle. Yeah,
Yeah, and then
He's not a PK
chip him
special.
down
He's
the
gonna
middle.
chip Buffon down the middle
He
and
has that- he has
then
that little
retire on the scene.
He has the little sparkle in his eye. GG, he'll be there.
Dude, but
You hope.
CR7, 32 years old, still has many more years ahead of him as a central striker. Could he match 5 of Maldini? Could he match the 5? You know, could this guy keep going?
Man, I don't think he's going to play as long as a Maldini.
Jose Mourinho's gonna buy him at Man United when he's like 35,
There goes his chance right
and
there.
he's just gonna be like, "Yo, Ibra, we're gonna play off you." Bam! Write this down. Somebody write.
Yeah, but there goes
Cristiano
his
is coming
Champions
back.
League finals.
There's
though.
a
I'm writing
board.
this down.
He's not going to go Champions League at 35 with United.
Ibra did.
How do you know?
Just
See,
play
people
Champions
said-
League.
people
Don't
said
play
this-
the
Wait,
games.
Ibra went to the Champions League final with United?
Not final. I'm talking about Champions League
Europa.
period.
Okay,
If
well,
you're in it, you can
well,
win it.
Ibra didn't then.
What are you talking about?
No, he actually didn't. Us actually got a point.
Yeah.
Ibra's not in Champions League with United.
Nor did he
So-
even make Europa League final. He was injured.
I'm just okay. My God.
Well, what I'm saying is,
Clarify.
if Cristiano goes to United, he's not going to beat Maldini and get the 5.
I'm not saying he's gonna win 5. He's gonna win 3 more with Madrid, and then he's gonna come to United and win another
Okay,
2.
after you're saying, okay. Okay, I was going to say,
Relax,
I thought you were
dude.
saying that he's going to go to United then win a Champions League when
Now,
he's 35 with
God
United.
forbid United have a chance of winning anything. You know, God forbid.
Now it's Cristiano at 35.
some impractical impossibility
Please,
because they don't
God
win anything.
forbid it.
You know?
Please.
You know? Give me a break. All I'm saying is that Jose's gonna sign Ronaldo when he's an old man.
I can see
You know,
that.
and play
I can
him
see that.
as Ibra. That's all I fucking
I
said.
know Jose's
I
going to
can
be there in
see
3
that,
years.
Huh? Go ahead.
Jose's a ticking time bomb.
He's different. That's all I can say.
Oh, he's different.
I think everyone can agree that
Hey,
he's
didn't we say he was different the
person.
second?
Changing.
Didn't we say he's different the second time he went to Chelsea?
no.
Yeah.
No.
He said he was different. Oh, look at this. They're really doing it well. And then
Okay, we
the second
did.
year, we saw a little cracked. And then, oh, goodness.
You know what we said? We
Put
said
words
he's
in our
back.
mouths?
We said he's back when he went to Chelsea for that first time. Then he got fired. I was
And
like, what the hell?
Jose said he wanted to end his career there. So we were like, oh, maybe he's a little changing right now. He wants to actually end his career
Yeah, it
at
was
Chelsea.
the first time
Hussey,
he
he
was
made
going
him-
for
he
a
made
long-term
him-
role.
No. The second time
Yeah,
when
no.
he came back.
It was
he
the
said,
first time he was going for a long-term role.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree. Yeah. But it just didn't work
listen,
out.
listen,
And that's what he's trying to do right now.
So,
But he was forced because of that. Because he was fired, he was forced into to change his ways.
yes, thank
right?
you, thank you. That's
he's
the
been fired
point.
multiple times.
That's the
Has
point
he?
of no. He's
That's
Well,
not like
sorry,
bro signs.
Sorry, I mean, quote unquote,
Okay.
walked away or resigned or whatever.
By multiple, if you mean Chelsea and Real Madrid, then, potentially. But again,
his contract was up in Madrid and he didn't resign.
Yeah.
He didn't get fired.
But anyways,
So,
Speculation.
clarify. So anyways.
speculation.
so the big talk right now, Bale, he's healthy, he's able to play, but Isco's been playing so well for Madrid. Does Gareth Bale step on as a starting 11 player?
Honestly,
Second most expensive player in the world.
I know I'm going to sound like
No.
Tiki right now. You got to play the hot hand. Isco has been killing it for Real Madrid, and he's kind of caused a formation shift. Well,
One of the
obviously,
top players for Real.
we know the BBC is typically playing a 4-3-3 or at least a 3 up top. Now with Isco, he sits in as that number 10 or attacking midfield role, and you have CR7 and Benz, basically a 2-striker system in there. And
It's
amount
deadly.
of chemistry that they've been showing, it is deadly. It's definitely deadly. So I personally would leave Isco in there, but this Champions League is in Cardiff. It's in Wales.
Don't matter.
And you have the best Welsh player since Ryan Giggs
Yeah, right.
on the bench.
I actually didn't think about that.
If Bale doesn't start,
so funny.
one of the top 5, top 6 players when he's in form.
What if he subs on
on
and
the
has an
bench.
impact? I don't think he's fit enough to start this
Bale
game.
starts.
He's not fit.
Oh, bold prediction here by Igor.
Man, when Madrid play with Madrid have 10 men on the field when they play with Isco and then one magician because he just floats in between the ranks, in between all the lines. He drops back deep sometimes. He's that guy. He's the magician.
He's a superstar.
He's Suavemente, man, is what he is.
and
And you can't get big clunky Gareth Bale out there. You need Juan Mata with speed and
Here's my thing.
that's who Isco is. He's just Juan Mata with speed, more moves.
I have to look at
quick,
form.
faster.
I have to look at form.
And form. And then
chemistry as
you
well.
add form. Come on.
You look at chemistry. Bale's missed 19 matches in La Liga this year. So half the time he's been there, half the time he hasn't. Yeah, over the years he's developed form with Cristiano Ronaldo. But Ronaldo's kind of playing a different role now. He's kind of drifting, at that central forward position. Hey.
And,
Real smooth. Real
was
smooth.
Oh boy,
Sorry,
spilling
Igor.
beers over here. But I mean, this is bro science.
I got
But
napkin.
I'm not sure if you guys know. Last time that he came back from injury, didn't they rush a little bit, start him, and then didn't Bale
He
come
got
out
hurt.
in like the 20th, 30th minute?
In the
Yeah,
last
hurt
game.
again.
In the
Yeah.
last game. In the
so
Copa.
this is one of those
the-
moments where you don't want to waste one of those substitutions 25 minutes
So
in.
you're gonna keep him on your bench,
If first
and
thing,
then you're gonna bring him in, and then
Well,
what if
fir-
he gets hurt again?
well,
you
first-
wasted
first
another
things first.
substitution.
First things first, we right now don't know. We're not on the training pitch, so we don't know exactly how ready he looks.
But here's what I will say. He's been cleared to play in the Champions
Yeah.
League final.
But I mean,
So whatever that means, he
And
could
if
be
the
good to go.
BBC is ready to play, they're ready to play. If Neymar, Messi, and Suarez are ready to play, they're ready to play. The hot hand's gonna come in awesome as a 6-man. Because guess what? If anybody goes down in the 60th minute, 65th minute, you got a hot hand to play. And Isco can play wing, midfield. You can use him wherever you want.
I agree, but are you down a goal at that point when you put the hot hand in? Or do you start with the hot hand and then you go up a goal? You know what I mean? So that's the part. Is like, why would you want to discontinue something that's been going so well? They won La Liga without Bale, and yes, his first year or 2 years, he had a major impact. Gareth Bale scored in the Copa del Rey, scored in the Champions
Was
League
he
final.
consistent
that header.
though?
Yeah, well, he got
You know
double
what I mean?
digits
Like,
in goals and assists.
Did you know per performance? Did you know what to expect from him? Isco gets lots of touches, lots of passes, lots of chances created. Different chances, different kinds of chances. Not like hard, powerful shots across the box or crosses across the box.
They're definitely different players.
different playmakers. They both make plays, but Isco
Who won the last 2 Champions Leagues for Real Madrid?
Sergio
Who's
Ramos.
the player?
Sergio Ramos
Gareth Bale.
and Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale. But look, Real Madrid have been in 3 of the past Champions League finals out of the 4 years. So
And he's been there how long?
yeah, he's been there for about 4
So-
years.
The fact that 1 year the hot hand is doing well right now, I can understand that. But that's exactly it. Wouldn't you want somebody quality like that coming out there? Look at Chelsea with Willian. They played Pedro, but it's like some people's mind, Williams is a better player. I think he is overall, but,
All right, but I
Williams coming in off the bench.
But I think the difference is that we all know at their peak of their powers, when healthy, Bale's a better player than Isco, right? Or do you disagree with that?
Yeah.
You disagree with that?
No, he's 100% better.
So that's my thing, is he may be a better player.
In what
way?
But
Like,
But
how
it's
do you
chemistry.
You can't just say better though. Like
You
better
double
or
team. You
worse,
have to
like-
double team him. The whole defense shifts over on Isco.
he's more impactful.
They
When I
give
say
him
better,
space because
Yeah.
they're more worried. He's
I
gonna
guess
create with the
I'm judging
passing.
too much on Isco's recent form. Like I need Isco to put together.
Bale's dousing the first dude he gets, so
Yeah.
you gotta have a second guy behind him.
I'm just
or
thinking
not.
about Bale's first touch. That's all I'm thinking.
and Bale's
you know?
done it for 2-3 years. Even
Yeah.
look at the European finals. Like, who the hell's Wales, man? Aaron Ramsey, but Gareth Bale was the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had Robson Canoe performing heroics, but who?
But
Ryan
who-
Giggs never did that.
But who's been gelling with this squad most? Like, give me the 11 on Madrid that's been gelling the most this whole season.
Yeah, I'm
and,
gelling.
and Isco will be on that squad,
Like a Fallon.
and Gareth Bale will not. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I agree with you, Al. Me and you on the same
Because
page.
with
You
the
have to go with
because then
Isco.
you play Benz and Cristiano, like you said. You play the two up top, which is deadly.
But
Cristiano has 6 goals.
And once again,
Hat-tricks against the two best defenses in the world.
This is in league play. Isco's had
CR7
24 starts, 12 goals, 8 assists. Right?
With
So
Isco.
in terms of the games that they've won 17 games with Isco starting, 1 draw and 1 loss. This is all in La Liga play. Bale, 24 starts, so same amount of starts, 9 goals, 3 assists. Games won, 12 wins, 5 draws, 5 losses. So it's very tricky.
the same amount of games.
It's
24 and what?
24.
What was
Isco 24 starts.
Same, really?
24 starts. So,
wow. All
yeah.
right.
So
That's
I think that's
they-
a telling stat,
Yeah,
but
but
at
you
the same
don't know the
time,
matchup.
it's
It's just
Yeah.
jelly.
Well-
It's not who's better or worse. It's just who gels with this
Yeah.
United
But forgetting
Real Madrid team.
all
It's
that,
a matchup.
one thing that you said about Isco was that they
Like
changed the
Granada,
formation.
8-0.
They changed the formation with Isco. If they keep Isco in there, I think Juventus can keep the 3 back. Now, if they have Benzema up top with Cristiano to the left and Bale to the right, almost what Barcelona did when they faced each other in Champions League, are they spreading that 3 back out too wide? I mean, how?
Wait, with what?
If
you're anticipating Juventus playing 3 in the back, right?
Yes, I
Which
mean
they
that's
probably
basically
will,
that's
yeah.
basically the thing. But if Bale plays, they're gonna have Cristiano and Bale wide, and then they're gonna have Benzema at the top. Is that spreading out the 3 back
No.
too wide?
No, I'll tell you, it's not spreading them out at all. They sit on Benz and they get the wing backs to cover.
Because that's
Yeah,
what one
yeah,
said.
but the wing backs aren't there yet, though.
You pay 2.
If they're too far out,
They will be there.
Danny Evans will be
you,
there.
you play 2 strikers, then you have 3 on 2, and you got to juggle those 2 around the crisscross, and then you had more attackers on the wings. Now you're stretched.
You know how I feel about the 2 central forward
It's
attacking
mayhem.
system.
It's mayhem.
It's a menace. That's one
You
of
got
the
3
worst
center
thing.
backs, so you think you have the upper hand, like, and it's controllable, but then it's Madrid. So
And why would Zidane change his tactics? And this is just in terms of the past month or 2 that they've been playing to adapt to Gareth Bale. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's in Cardiff. It's a big deal. First UEFA Champions League final in Wales.
that's
Gareth
actually-
Bale is the guy. I get that. But do you want to win this or not? You can still make an appearance.
Sub him
and
on,
be
and he's gonna be,
impactful.
dude, fresh legs at like depending on the game, between the 65th and the 75th.
Yeah, but that's the tactical issue. What if he
80th?
gets hurt if you sub him on?
If you start him, he's gonna break down. You're gonna be forced into making a
That's
sub,
one
like fucking
substitution,
Diego
though,
Costa.
But that's one substitution.
Diego Costa.
If you sub him on,
it cost Diego Costa the Champions League when Diego Costa, Simeone, sorry, it cost him the trophy.
When what?
When Diego Costa broke down hamstring, remember he just ran off the field, sub and ran right down the tunnel. He knew his hamstring was gone. Everyone knew his hamstring sucked. Still started, played 20 minutes, sub.
And psychologically, it's
Yeah,
like, what does that
I'm
do to
just
you?
why set
Diego
yourself up?
Costa on what? Atletico?
There was their only. I'm just saying, like
It can happen
I'm
both
just
ways.
saying,
Only
it-
striker like.
they could win 3-0 too. I mean, anything can happen.
can
I'm
happen
not
both
saying
ways
they're gonna
where
lose.
What I'm saying is you can't sub Bale on. That's not
Can't?
happening.
Why not?
You're wasting a substitution.
Not necessarily, dude. Because the thing is, if he starts, is he going to give you 90 minutes?
Is Isco going to give you
No,
90
not even.
minutes?
No,
Hell yeah.
Tom,
Isco
not
gives
90
minutes?
Oh yeah,
I'll
Isco
give
will
him,
give
like-
you 90 minutes in terms of health. This is a final.
But-
this is the last game of the season.
That's
he can
that-
give you
that-
90 minutes.
That's a stat to look for, but I wouldn't. It's not fair to give Bale 90. He's just coming back. I'd give Bale.
That's what I'm saying. So then
No,
you're
but-
going into it knowing that, okay, I'm going to sub this dude in the 70th minute.
No.
So is that a waste? If he's not at peak
No,
form,
because
you
you
know
can
he
go
can't-
120
if
minutes.
he goes with
it's a
your-
final. They might go 120.
But he's not going to go 120 if he just returns
No,
from injury.
not him.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you use the first substitution. You use one substitution on Bale. You start him. You use one substitution. You take him out. Instead of starting Isco, say you take him out in the 80th minute, put in Bale. Bale gets hurt in the 85th minute. There's 2 substitutions you just made to take out one guy instead of one substitution for that one guy.
Dude, I get your point. It's just that if Isco wasn't in red hot form, it would be a different argument. Isco's on fire.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Is
Bale's
like,
been cold.
yeah, if it's James Rodriguez and we know he's class, all right, then start Bale. But Isco's on fire. Why wouldn't you?
So if Marcus Smart's on fire, you're going to bench Isaiah Thomas?
Oh, Igor actually went with the American basketball.
I know it by myself.
Hussey!
I know it by myself, man.
You guys should hug or
I'm
something.
not by myself.
I love it, man.
But you know what, though? Another
That's
thing
hilarious.
for Bale. If he starts this match, that means he will take 2 hours to take his time and warm up cautiously. I can't say
Warm?
anything.
Kosh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take over you,
Kosh,
Hussey.
Kosh.
Anyway, it doesn't matter how much you warm up to.
No, I'm saying he's taking his time,
Yeah,
warming
he gets
up for the game. Where if he gets sent in halfway through the game, he has to run up and down the sideline. And is he really taking his time? No, he's boom, 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 boom. I'm in the game. And so his muscles aren't as equipped to play in the game if he's starting in the game.
How about you get up every 10 minutes and you stretch and you go down the line like everyone does?
But I'm not sure if that's going to
Look,
be
either
as
way,
beneficial
I
as
agree
this.
with you guys. Either way, it's not the same warm-up because you're not playing the pre-game games with all the guys.
My bad.
You don't have as much time to warm
I know.
up into an injury like that. But
Here's the craziest part. They get to choose. How many teams get to choose?
It's a super team, man.
Like, that's
it's a fucking
just
super
insane.
team.
dude, I feel like we've been focusing a lot on Real Madrid and
Hold on,
kind of throwing shade at Juve, right?
Before we go on to Juve, which we have plenty to say about, Marcelo could match Roberto Carlos winning 3 Champions Leagues. So he wins 3, Roberto Carlos has 3. Now that conversation can happen. So we'll wait till he wins a 3rd or a 4th. Then we will talk about it.
The
Yeah.
World Cup.
I'm down, but
And then a World Cup.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
the World Cup.
The national stage. But the national game has changed, man.
When
The
I-
national game has changed.
yeah,
to some
so is
degree.
the club game.
That's true.
When I strictly look at optics, who's the better player? What do my eyes tell me from what I saw? Carlos is arguably the best left back of all time. It's
Of all
him,
time.
Maldini. After that, you're going to have to throw me dudes who played in the 40s and 30s who I've never heard of. But after that, in the modern era, it's Roberto Carlos,
Ashley Cole?
Paolo Maldini. Ashley Cole's up
He
there.
did- he did- but he
in terms
didn't-
of greatest
because
ever,
because he
no.
didn't win.
Are you
Because he
serious?
didn't win.
That's a big part
He
of
didn't
it.
win
guys serious?
Euros or.
That's a big part of it. Who?
James Milner.
I knew you were gonna say
Oh, my
that.
God, you asshole. You set me
Why
up.
would you say that?
You set me
I
up.
knew what he was doing, dude.
Set me up.
Where's Farid when I need him?
Oh, you're
James
great.
Milner probably. Hey, James Milner's probably so good he probably takes the first two top
Get
spots,
out of here, bro.
and then Carlos.
I
Then
saw him
Maldini.
getting
spots
burned
on the
by
bench.
Nathan Redmond. Come on. Getting burned by Nathan Redmond.
I mean, Milner covers so much ground. He might as well be the best left back and center back.
You
He
think-
covers that much ground.
You guys think Juve might change the formation 5-4-1 because of the attack? Because it's so vicious.
I don't think
their defense is. I
They're
mean,
gonna-
they play 11 back anyway,
I
right?
think both clubs are just
Yeah.
gonna play their game against each other and see which comes up trumps. You know, Madrid's trying to prove that this all-out attacking, flying fullbacks. You play with only 2 center backs against a whole counterattack. You see the Japan style works.
and
And
look,
can win titles versus the defensive structure and organization and passing and absorption of attack.
Higuain's going back up against Real Madrid.
This is true.
There's something. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
true.
There's a little
That's
something
Dybala
more.
could go off,
there's
man.
so many storylines in this game. It's absolutely amazing. I
Sami
don't know why
Khedira?
Juventus would adapt, though, because they're the only undefeated team in the Champions League. They have 9 wins, 3 draws. So if Allegri is adapting, I think that psychologically will be detrimental to Juventus. It's like, why not do what got you to the dance? You beat Barcelona, so you've beaten Real Madrid's greatest rival. You not only beat them, but you blanked them. Barcelona didn't score a goal. Messi has yet to score a goal on Gianluigi Buffon. So why would you adapt in the finals in the biggest moment of your season? I just don't see it happening.
I think a big matchup maybe is Casemiro. He's been playing great for Real, and if Dybala can get a quick yellow on him with some sort of move or go in and somehow bait him into getting a quick yellow, that changes the whole matchup right there. Because if Casemiro gets a second yellow, oh my goodness.
I just don't want this game to be ruined by a red card.
But
man.
at the same time, it very well might, because if he gets a yellow card within 20 minutes, that changes everything for me.
It could. And look, don't forget about the Sami Khedira injury. Remember, he pulled up hamstring the round before. So I know he's had plenty of time to recover. But, hey, man, you never know. If Khedira, if something like that happens where an injury occurs.
Marquisio's back, though.
Yeah.
So a veteran.
But it's Khedira,
that's
I think,
another
is a different
That's
class.
another Mojo player, because it's the same.
And the motivation
form.
of being ex-Real Madrid as well.
Man, Massimo Allegri has come out and said, just like Cristiano said for Madrid, that Juve is just brimming with positivity. You know, just there's not confidence, but just like composure, poise, because all these guys have fucking been there. Toni Kroos on Madrid is going to win his third for two clubs.
Yeah.
Like, these are two of the best sides in modern times. Like, these are dynasties. Juve, obviously, a dynasty.
6 Serie A trophies
in a row.
And Zizou, playing for Juve in the 90s, went to a final and lost with Juve. So, is he looking to, put more pain on his former club? That's another storyline.
Well, Juve's been in Champions League, twice in the last 3 years now?
Yeah,
Real
2015.
Madrid, 3 times in the last
4 years.
So
It's man, these are
that's that.
Were you at Barca?
Into Bayern
Were you at
stuff
Barca?
right there.
Or Barca won, I guess. I can't really talk shit.
But you know
about
what?
that.
Let's talk about Dani Alves again. What a brilliant signing by Juventus. Because if Juventus wins this Champions League, he might be the most important buy they've had in for a very long time. For the fact that they had to face Barcelona. So Dani Alves knows how Neymar plays. And then he's going against Cristiano, who he basically had his whole career against too. So it's two teams that are just brilliant by Juve.
Bro, that's a great point, Huss. That's a great point. We posted maybe a month or so ago Dani Alves shutting down CR7 video. And look, no one shuts down CR7, okay? Just like no one shuts down Messi. But if you're going to pick anyone in the world to go up against Ronaldo, you want a guy as physical as Dani, as aggressive, as fast, as intelligent.
There you go.
Just tough tackling.
He's
the kind of guy who might be able to take him out of the game.
He has to make him defend.
Exactly.
Dani Alves, everything about him just reminds me of controlled chaos. He's a crazy dude. When you look in his eyes, I feel like he's the type of dude who's like, I'm going to run through you. But he's controlled enough to know that I'm not going to throw at you. I'm not going to get this red card. You know, you get those tap plays, they'll do anything to hurt you. They'll get the red card or that quick yellow. Dani Alves is smart about it, though.
This is Buffon and Ronaldo's Champions League final. They are, to me, the two biggest storylines out of this entire match. Buffon having never won a Champions League final, and Cristiano Ronaldo obviously going up against his great adversary, Lionel Messi. If he wins this, automatic Ballon d'Or. Buffon, if he wins this, maybe he sneaks.
He should get. If Buffon wins this, he don't forget, everybody. If you haven't been paying attention, living under a rock, Juve are up for the treble. Okay, Madrid. Everyone's been talking about them and their double first since 1958. Who cares? Treble, Buffon. If he plays a large role in this game, which he has in the last rounds, big saves.
Saves on.
It's not like he's past his prime. I mean, this guy's still in his peak form.
And
but
Buffon,
if he wins the treble, man, no, hold on.
Yeah,
if he wins the treble, that's gotta be Ballon d'Or. They never give it to goalies. But what else does he have to do?
I know.
No goals against in all of Champions League, the best teams in the world. If they give it to CR7, it's the one guy I want to see beat CR7 to a trophy.
But that's a legit
thing. I'll be okay with if he wins the Champions League and the Ballon d'Or. That's fine.
That's a legit argument. Gigi, that's a legit argument to say that a goalie should receive best player in the world.
But it's just how often is that goalie like the crux of that team? It's like there's always a striker, a CR7, Messi. I mean, not just them, but
he's the captain. And he'd become the second oldest player to play in the Champions League at 39 years and 4 months.
Ryan Giggs.
Guess who was number one?
Ryan Giggs.
Nah, but it's United.
Totti?
It's a United player.
United.
Think about it. Same position.
Same position. What did I just say?
You said Giggs and
left mid.
Same position as Buffon.
Oh, Buffon goalie. Oh, Edwin. Oh, my man. Yeah.
There it is.
No, don't bring me back to 2011, dude. That was a bad year.
Edwin van der Sar.
Never should have retired.
40 years old and 6 months.
Who's older?
No, he's the oldest.
Oh, he is?
He's
good.
the oldest.
He better have that record, bro.
GG's second.
GG's second, good.
GG's second, man.
Big Ed.
So it's pretty crazy, dude. It's pretty crazy. But
how big is this on Zidane?
this.
Second year, 2 Champions Leagues.
All right. Do you think Zizou? Do you think he's overrated at this point as a coach?
Okay. I think we can all agree on this. Like, if you think about it, it's not like for like, so don't think that. But he's falling not victim, but into the same spot as Pep Guardiola.
100% agree.
You know, that's all it is. You had Jose Mourinho, who built this team into semifinalists, perennial semifinalists. Not making it there, bang. You know, then you had Carlo Ancelotti. You know,
beast.
And now you have.
Then you had Rafa Benitez
for like a week. You know, and now you got
That's the nickname. Rafa the Destroyer.
It's been built up, but you put it in the hands of someone like this guy's the smartest man on the planet when it comes to football. Zizou, the way he played.
He's so great at massaging egos. I think being an ex-player, he's not even an ex. He is a legend.
He's a legend, man.
So what he says, with them. You respect. Yeah. So he can massage Ronaldo's ego 100%, no questions asked.
That's the main thing, man, is being able to manage all these players, all these superstars, making billions, millions.
Dude, I read an article
That's the difference.
You know,
I read an article that said Ronaldo last year was playing something like 90% of the time or 92% of the time. This year, apparently he's playing 75% of the time. So Zidane is finding a way to rest him and convince him to be rested,
good for him.
Substitute him. Yeah. And we know Alexis Sanchez throwing fits when he's taken out. Ronaldo also kind of used to be on that road, like, why are you taking me out? I'm the superstar. But
he's accepting reality now.
32, relax. I've been here before.
He's stepping out of the matrix, man. He's stepping out of the matrix. So he's like, oh, you're right.
And it's helping
because
right. CR7's doing
well,
work.
that's one thing that he can do that other managers can't, where he said, look, I've been through this. Mm-hmm. I wanted to play longer, but I couldn't. Exactly. So, and then he probably sat down with him. They probably had some dinner, or maybe they came to the...
Well, they eat.
I don't know.
Chicken cacciatore?
Probably something very healthy. No crumpets. No crumpets.
It's not England, no.
No.
What do they have?
Empty cobs. No, you know Cristiano doesn't do that. But the thing is, he probably sits down and goes, look, here's the thing. This is the timeline I see for you. This is what I want from you, and this is how we're going to progress your career another 8 years. And I think Cristiano would say, look, I'm into that. That means I'm 40 years old, I'm retiring then, and Messi might not still be playing, because there's nothing more, I think, there's nothing in the world that means more to Cristiano than just beating Messi.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean...
Messi wants the same thing, though, I'm sure. I'm sure it's a two-way street.
They both want to be the best.
Yeah.
But they know that there's a guy looking over their shoulder.
Yeah. And while Messi had, 40 goals this year in the La Liga...
50 in all
was it 50 all comps? But just La Liga...
30-something. I'll double-check that.
No, but I just want to talk league play.
La Liga, I'll double-check that.
He had 24 and 25 games. So it's just the lethality, if that's a word.
What was that?
Lethality?
Lethality.
Lethal weapon.
Lethality.
Riggs. Danny Glover.
2, 3, or 4.
Lethal.
You getting too old for this shit?
I'm getting too old for this shit. But no, 24 goals in 25 games. Like, that's productivity, man. Like, you used sparingly, you came on, you scored. You came on, you scored. You know, stat-wise, you did.
So, yeah, I mean,
almost a goal a game.
I agree with people saying that he is one of the best managers in the world at the moment.
Is it the Pep syndrome?
Go to Man City and see what you're made of. Go to Man City, Zizou.
That's my
Go there.
I think it is almost
Go to Liverpool.
I think it is almost like the Pep system, because Pep was such... I wouldn't say... I guess... Would you say a legend? Would you say a legend at Barcelona?
Yeah.
I mean, he
a player?
Yeah. So I'm saying he can go into that role where Messi at that time would listen to him. Yeah. Just like Cristiano would listen to Zizou. But when it comes down to it, I don't know if he is the greatest manager by tactics, but he's simplifying the game maybe, and just saying, guys, trust me, and let's do this. And they're more of a unit than ever before. That's the big difference.
I was close with Messi getting 37 goals in La Liga. Yeah. The Pichichi, what a beast.
But think about this. Guardiola fits in with the Barcelona system. You know, Barcelona, Zlatan said they were like schoolboys. You know, like Xavi and Iniesta, like quiet, like whatever. So a character like Pep Guardiola could come in and be like, oh, listen, you have respect for him. Guys knows what he's talking about, too. He's passionate, so you listen, you go along with him. But Real Madrid's a different animal. You know, it's like rock and roll, man. You know? Barcelona's classical music, Real Madrid's rock and roll. It's in your face. It's punk music, man. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's in your face. So to be a manager, go in there, that's your first club. That's the first club he's ever managed. Like, hands-on, number one.
Well, that's what Pep did. First, besides
just the
Barcelona.
context, man. You know,
a month ago they were gonna fire Zidane. It was talk. If he doesn't walk away with a trophy, there's chances he might get replaced.
I don't think he.
I heard
that's
that.
what they do.
I heard those rumors as well. That's
I
what
don't
Perez
trophies.
does.
I don't think they.
Trophies.
I don't think they would have replaced him this year. If he went 2 years without, I think they would
I
have.
think if he lost that final, he would have been gone.
Yeah, I think.
Because they're like,
I
the
agree.
Zizou experiment didn't work later.
Dude,
Yeah.
Florentino Perez sacked Ancelotti
after he won.
after he won La Decima.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they would have done that to him just because there was such a turnaround when they got rid of Rafa. To him, I don't think they would have got rid of him.
They
If
do,
they did, if they lost,
do it all the time.
if they-
Man, here's
but
the thing,
do it all the
that
time.
is just
My
you mentioned
personal opinion.
Fink
I know,
and
but those-
Florentino Perez.
I know they do it all the
Those
time.
are two
but
contradictions right there, man. Perez acts on emotion a lot of the time, man. And look, he's a great owner in terms of what he's brought to Real Madrid. But everyone knows this dude's reputation, man. If you don't win anything, you're not going to be there next year.
But I think he has a different relationship with Zidane rather than Benitez. Rafa.
Different relationship with who?
Benitez.
Than who?
Rafa. Yeah, shut up.
Zidane.
Whatever.
Zidane.
Yeah, I try to get through that. I try to get through that
Come
quick.
on, just call him Z.
Yeah, that guy's Zidane. Yeah, Zoltan.
Zelda.
But I
Zidane.
if he lost the finals last year, I really don't think he gets replaced. I think
Think which
he
one,
would
Bus?
improve. Yeah, that's fine. But it's funny because we're talking about Pep. I just remembered seeing something that Rafina on Bayern was saying that it's so much nicer playing on Ancelotti than Pep, because when Pep was there, he would change up the tactics that night before the game, call up the players like, "Hey, yeah, we're gonna do this actually." And he's like, Ancelotti's just more relaxed,
he's as cool as a
but,
cucumber.
But that's what I think Zizou is. He's more relaxed with those players. He's a player's manager. He can talk to them like a legitimate person. And if a player has a problem, going to a manager and going to Zizou, who's your manager, there's a difference. Like saying, you were just playing, 10 years ago. How'd you handle this? How did you handle the press?
How did you headbutt Materazzi?
But I think Pep also has that in his favor. It's just that
No, I'm
Zidane
talking about
was a better-
Ancelotti. I'm talking about the difference between him and Ancelotti.
Dude, Ancelotti was also a player. Don't forget that. Ancelotti was a problem.
Well, I know, but different. It wasn't within the last 10 years.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Huss.
What you got over there? Huh? Oh,
Why do they have half fireballs?
Don't worry about it.
nips and teeth.
Don't worry about it.
Frick?
Yeah,
I forgot I had it in my
that
bag.
right there.
What do
I
you?
actually have a sandwich in here too. I was gonna eat.
Dude, if
you like wild grape?
I do.
Grape soda?
That's actually delicious.
If Real Madrid win this, they would be consecutive UEFA Champions League winners. Basically become the second club to win back-to-back European Cups in the modern era. The other club, guess who?
Milan. Hey, Milan. I need a cap.
In case you don't know Igor, dude, Igor's a beast. He's a national ref. And not only that, but it's a damn shame that we have to mention this part. He's
College
an
national.
AC Milan supporter.
Yeah.
Sad but true. Sad but true. Sheva got him on the hook. That's what it was.
I think it was.
Sheva just lured him in. I would have followed Sheva.
Inzaghi.
It was more the
Inzaghi.
90s. It was more the 90s. That's when I started watching the game.
Yeah.
Growing up in Germany, you watch Bundesliga and Serie A. And Bayern was obviously just so dominant, so just got hooked on them. And then Milan was so dominant, so I got hooked on them.
So are you
that's pretty
supporting
much a wrap.
Juventus, or are you looking at them as like a rival in this game?
I hate Juventus as my number 2 least favorite team next to Inter, but I need them to win. They
Why?
need to win so that Milan can get into Europa playoffs.
Yeah.
And then if they
That's the
do,
thing.
I'm pretty sure that's what Donnarumma's waiting for to re-sign his contract.
That's why they need to lose. So Donnarumma and go to United.
That's what De Gea's waiting.
Because De Gea's gone to Madrid.
Mid-show nugget, I saw Man United do not plan on selling David De Gea at all.
Dude, if we
60
don't,
million.
if we don't, it's a
apparently has
miracle,
been-
bro. It'd be like Christmas every day for a whole season.
It
It would be Christmas.
It would be.
every day. You know, like that's what it would be.
United have snubbed it, and I don't see why Jose would sell him. They have all the power unless the head comes out, and he's been very respectful of United. You guys just made it back.
But we
in the
got Champions League for him. So if we didn't make Champions League and you want to leave, like, dude, fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go.
Exactly.
Go.
There's no need. You got your number one.
You know.
Yeah.
But we're in. So he's like, you know what, you
got
guys,
all the power.
you guys still ambitious. You still have ambitions for this shit. Sign some players. Next season, different story. But if we hold out for one more year, man, Christmas every day.
Well, it also makes sense if Madrid loses because of a goalkeeping error by Navas. It's almost like
God.
you have to come now. They're gonna throw the cat.
He's
They'll
got so
probably throw
much pressure on
The
him.
next day they'll be like, "Here's our checkbook. Whatever you just write a number on it. You got it. We'll
Navas
sign
has
it.
been balling, but he's probably Real Madrid's weak point, right? If you want to look at
He's not one of the top players in the world at his position, and that's what Madrid and Barcelona always want. They want the top
starting 11.
They want the top 3
I think
player
that's
at their
arguable.
position.
You're right in terms of top 3. In terms of top 3, Navas is not top 3, but is Danilo, the Brazilian right back, is he top 3? Because reports are saying that Dani Carvajal is going to be doubtful for this game, and Dani Carvajal to me is a top 3, top 4 right back in the world. So,
Well, when I say top 3, I'm talking about starting 11.
They might play Nacho. They moved him out to right back before too. So
Jesus.
Oh my god!
Is that a fucking trumpet,
No,
bro?
Did that come out of your
there.
body?
It was like a fucking whale.
Oh my goodness!
Is that you?
Jeez.
Oh my goodness!
you own that shit.
But-
I don't think you have to claim it. We all know it was you, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think you have.
It's a beer farce. Nah, dude, I think Danilo is the guy who's been. You're right. They might play Nacho, but Danilo is more of a natural fit at right back, and Keylor Navas again has major pressure on him to not make a mistake. He's been pretty solid all throughout the year, but those are Madrid's 2 weak points that I see, and Juventus, they seem pretty balanced everywhere else, man.
Well, let's not forget that Cruz. I mean, a couple of those games we saw him turn away from shots. So as much as we want to say Cruz is such a great player, he still has that aspect where he has to grow up here and take a shot off the dome to get a trophy.
Personal
I saw him
shot,
slide tackling in the last match, so I took my words back.
Huss said
He's not gonna
grow a pair.
He's not gonna take. He doesn't need to grow a pair. Even if if he had no balls, he still have more balls than you. You know, it's fucking Tony. It's fucking Tony Cruz.
No. He's better at dribbling the balls, but I have more than him.
What's his job in the? What's his?
Let's get a scale.
Yeah,
Put him on a scale.
and weigh him out. I'll put my hands out. I'll hold him. Tony. Yeah.
You got more hair. You're cheating.
Go for him first. You'll need at least 2 for mine.
Yeah. All right. No, but Tony Cruz, man, you know he's not in the team to make tackles. He's not in the team.
No, but
he's not in the team to take shots to the face. Sorry, he's in it to make tackles when he has to. Take shots to the face. Last night, Phil Jones. No, that's not him. It's not his job.
To win the Champions League?
Hey, if it happens that play, if he dives and he'll probably do it. Maybe he won't.
That.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. If we get there.
Part of the other Champions League, he served the ball into Bale, who got the flick on.
Oops.
So,
actually, that reminds me. Cristiano will score a header goal. It's going to end 1-1 in regulation.
Yeah, let's do previews, wrap it up, and let's go with final predictions. Your score line for this game.
So Ibrahim will score a goal. Cristiano will score a goal, but Cristiano will be the head, and they'll end 1-1. And then in extra time, Juventus will get it.
Wow!
No
PKs.
penalties. I kind of want the penalties, but it's not going to go there. And it's going to be Alves with the cross to Mandzukic. I can't say his goddamn name.
You were shitting on me not a week ago about the same thing.
Mandzukic.
No, it wasn't.
Bus is going 2-1 in extra time. Juventus.
Telling you all the goals. Telling you how they happen.
Hollywood story over there. Al, what you got?
Keep going. No, skip me.
No, skip you.
Igor, what you got?
He doesn't want the pressure.
Prediction.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Juve.
Oh wow.
Nothing?
They're gonna finish the entire Champions League 0 goals allowed.
Bold prediction there. Bold prediction. Wow.
Gigi's gonna retire.
Ultimate defense.
Well, he's gonna wait for the World Cup, right? He's gonna play that, but
I don't want him to retire. That's one player I don't want to retire. Like, just keep playing, dude.
You got the World Cup next year.
You're a keeper. How much? Come on, just keep playing.
He could. He could.
He can play another 5 years.
Hey, goalkeeper training is tough, man.
He could.
Don't sleep on that. All right, I'll go. I'll set you up for last.
You want to go last?
Is that cool?
I'll take it. I'll
set you up for last.
Go for it.
All right. I have a 1-1 penalty kick shootout, and I think Real Madrid wins this 5-4 on PKs. Italians are notoriously good at taking penalty kicks, but I think
fuck Zaza.
except for Zaza, I think Real Madrid pull out the W in penalty kicks. Al, who you got, Brett?
I got 2 from 2 different places.
You got 2?
My heart, my brain.
You got 2?
You know, in my heart, I got Madrid winning through Cristiano Ronaldo. 2-1. But I think logically it's going to go to penalties and Buffon's going to have a game. I think my brain's saying penalties, Buffon steps up. If he wins this treble, does he retire? Maybe. But I think he steps up in penalties and just is the Black Panther, Just has some crazy octopus saves. Not Tommy Ray Hudson. But, I mean, I'm afraid of this. Those are the two, man.
You got your heart.
Those are the two.
Where's the L pick here? Where's the baby face L pick right here?
I'm going with Buffon, man. Ooh. Buffon wins this. I don't want it.
So we got 3
I don't want
Juves,
it, but I think it's going to happen.
3 Juves
penalties,
and 1 Real
Buffon
Madrid.
goes off.
All right, there you have it.
But don't forget, man, this game could go anywhere because look at the...
Yeah, it's
with Juve's defense, man. Don't forget the attack. Igor, Dybala, Pinac.
Oh, they're very balanced.
Incredible, man.
Piazza.
And Danny Alves don't forget his semifinal stats, goals and assists. So
he's been on fire.
He's a goal threat from defense, and then you have to deal with everyone else. So the high pressing, crazy Real Madrid, Zizou, gung ho, everyone attack, everyone go forward up the field. It just scares me to death, man. It's gonna be an incredible final.
It's gonna be
end to end. Hopefully, it's not going. I'll tell you what it's not gonna be. It's not going to be a lame-ass final.
No
because they both can try and play their fucking style. They're both confident, calm, and it's going to be end-to-end. It's got to be.
You from Boston?
Am I?
Calm.
Got
that L on
Don't be calm.
Wait,
fucking calm,
I'm still
dude.
trying to figure out what you guys said about Buffon. Gigi not letting in a goal.
Was that Igor? I think he's letting in one, maybe?
He let in one against Monaco.
Group stage?
Hey, nope.
Fact checking the bro signs.
And then he let one against Sevilla back in
losing. Yeah, not giving up a goal, not losing a game in Champions League.
Oh, not losing. Okay.
Yeah,
because I was going to say they've let up.
My bad, yep.
Yeah, they let up 3 this Champions League, which still really isn't bad.
Good fact check, Buzz.
Yeah, no worries. Because I was remembering, I was like, no, whoa, back that bus up.
Here's another fun fact.
All right, if you guys got any nuggets,
just kidding.
Now's the time to jump on them. I'll start out the nugget zone with ex-Real Madrid legend here, Iker Casillas, being linked to Liverpool and PSG. As we know, his contract is expiring this summer. He's recorded 23 clean sheets in 43 games, so he still got it.
Dude, Liverpool are in Champions League. That's all Iker's really looking for. He went to Porto to stay in Champions League. Liverpool, dude, if he goes, I'm going to be pissed. Don't even flick your eyebrows at me, dude. That's just weird. Don't even take Saint Iker, man. That's not fair. You don't deserve him.
Yeah, I don't think Huss should be even that happy because reports are saying that, Klopp's happy with his goalkeepers.
He's an idiot.
He just signed Karius, right, from Mainz this year. He believes in Mingele, which, look, Mingele's got the special safe, but
Liverpool,
we've yet to see what he can do at the highest level. I think PSG, for me, makes the most sense in terms of contract, in terms of automatic Champions League, and I think that just makes the most sense.
Liverpool have already laughed off the story.
Yeah.
They said they haven't been in contact. Well, I mean, this was like a week ago when it came out.
You should sign him,
but
I'm not saying get rid of Mingy.
But then other people said Klopp want to sign him because it's just he was able to, he was thinking he had the right mindset, he had the right leadership. But then again, that means Karius is out the door. Probably.
Yeah, which is good.
But that's fine.
Bogdan sticks around.
Gotta keep Bogdan around, though.
Keep him in the mix. Keep blowing him out.
I know.
The locker room guy.
Yeah, he's a locker room guy.
I want if Bogdan is even under contract.
Bogdan.
Oh my god. Even if he isn't, he's out, dude.
You guys should bring in.
He's the mascot.
You guys should bring in Iker and keep Mingele. See if he can tough it out. And you learn from him, of course. But fight it out. Maybe Mingele gets the league, and Casillas gets Champions League and FA Cups and stuff. That'd be fair.
Who knows?
That'd be sweet.
Who knows?
In my contract, I play Champions League. I put it in there.
You guys got any other nuggets in here? You want to slide in?
Brooks.
I love this nugget.
Johnny,
go
on.
Center back.
USA. Donald Trump. Just kidding, everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, John Brooks.
The D.
I played for Hertha in Germany. And
Hertha Berlin?
Yes, he just got transferred over to Wolfsburg for basically could turn up to be 20 million euros, but right now it's 17 million euros with add-ons. He's the most expensive United States player of all time.
We are seeing an American revolution. Shout outs to the New England Revolution. Yeah, got the shorts on, son. Yeah.
I saw those.
Dude, I think U.S. soccer is changing. We're seeing more talented players go, and this is a great sign, especially a center back.
Don't forget, he's German born, or not German born, but he's lived in Germany like his whole life.
Everyone in America is an immigrant.
You know?
Like,
no, I'm pretty sure he's from Germany. Is he not? Is he from America? He's from Jersey, like fucking Rossi. Goes to Italy, son of a bitch.
Damn, man, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
He left United too. We could have used him.
Yeah, he did, but he got injured all the time.
Yeah, justice.
I
got a nug here.
Well, I was going to say a couple things real quick. It took so long for someone to be sold at that price, and I feel like in 2 years, that record is going to be shattered by Pulisic.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely,
Pulisic
yes.
is going to be sold for about 65 mil.
I think 40.
Not this year, but I think the year after.
I think 40.
If he progresses,
65. Look,
65 in 2
65
years is
special.
65 in 2 years. It was the 40 this year.
Nah, man,
The prices?
65. Anything over 50 is like.
Depends what he's gonna do when Royce is out.
That's true too.
If he progresses the way he is, and Klopp still wants him, I could very well see Liverpool at least giving 60 for him.
But that
in 2
American
year from now,
stigma,
60, bro?
That
Slow down.
American
Slow down.
stigma.
Slow down.
60 in 2 years. We saw players going for 50 right now that would be going for 25 last year.
Name 3.
Whoa, last year?
Yeah, last year.
I think that's aggressive.
Well, even all right, fine.
I'm just
name
No,
3.
fine. Let's go even after the goalkeepers. Goalkeepers, what? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a 15 million
No.
goalkeeper.
No.
Whoa, they really like this dude. Now it's like 50 million for this goalkeeper.
I think your time
Goalkeepers-
is too short. I
goalkeepers
think
are
5
different.
plus years
this was
is
2
a
years
bigger
ago,
reflection.
man. This is 2 years ago. That
Give examples.
no, I'm just giving. I'm
It
saying
go-
like
yo, like
goalkeepers.
Like which goalkeeper?
Well, I don't know.
It goes Gianluigi Buffon, like
This is just
2000,
ad-lib right
2001, like he was like 31 mil. And then I remember Spurs signed, was it Craig Gordon for like 12 million. Bro science, but I'm fucking dead on that one. Look it up, everybody. Like 12 million. That was the closest. Yeah, Hussey, look me up on that. It was the closest to Gigi.
I'm
12.
not looking up that one.
He can't
Even
wait.
that,
Oh,
60 mil is what? That's Di Maria money. Like,
But
But
that's
that was Di Maria how many years ago?
But this is
How many
David
years
De Gea
ago?
we're talking about
2 or
here.
3
This-
years ago. 6. Yeah,
so
but
40
Di
year
Maria.
difference.
But if that transfer happened this year, Di Maria is going for 80 mil.
I don't think so with his age, because a lot of
No, I'm not
transfers.
talking about age. I'm talking about if that same transfer at that same age, everything happened not 3 years ago or
But-
2 years ago.
But here's
right
the thing:
now.
you have to factor in the age. You have to, because that's a big part of transfers. If Pogba doesn't go for 89 million, if he's not 22, 23,
No,
I
you're
think
not
if
getting
Di
what I'm
Maria
saying.
did his
No.
transfer now and he was 24, now he would be valued at 80 million instead.
Yeah, if
of
you
his
take that same exact
55.
transfer.
at the level of talent, because of his age,
Well, no,
and because of the
forget,
level
forget
of
the
talent.
age. Forget the age.
You
forget,
can't.
No, what?
You
You're not
cannot
getting
forget
it. You're
the
not getting
age.
it. You're not getting it. I'm
He's
trying to
saying the
explain
increase
it.
of the money
If
is
you
gonna
take
be-
that same exact transfer, we're playing in fantasy world
And
right
he's
now.
stuck at the same age.
Like it's
And
time
you just
machine.
move it
Time.
up 2 years.
2 years. He's going from 60 to 80 million because of the increase of money that England's getting. And it's driving
Who's this?
everyone's prices up.
Di Maria.
And because England has so much money.
Okay,
it's
so
driving
basically all you're saying is that
we just saw, what's that name? The 18-year-old, 16-year-old from Brazil. The new name.
Vinicius.
Yeah.
Vinicius
He
Jr.
just sold for what? 40 mil.
45.
Dude, basically all you're saying is that there's
But what I'm saying is that-
inflation in the
yeah,
market.
the inflation.
But
2
you-
years
we-
ago,
we agree with
2
that.
years ago, he goes for
Dude, we're not-
22.
Yeah,
We're
that's
not-
common
we're not
sense.
we're not denying
But what we're
inflation, bro.
denying is that just your
Your balance of inflation is
yeah,
Way
it's
off.
outrageous. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's outrageous.
I just went about
2 to 3.
48% with that,
Percent?
dude. Yes. So what I'm saying is I'm only going.
We're in percents, Hussey percents.
Yeah. And going from 60 to 40 to 60 isn't that's not that much, my man.
So which goalkeeper? Or look, we're
No,
talking about Pulisic right now.
Yeah.
In case you're
Pulisic.
confused,
I-
we're talking about Pulisic, and honestly, like Igor was saying, it's just gonna depend on what he produces
Well,
when
of
Royce
course,
is
of
out.
course. But I still think if he
You're jumping to
progresses on-
absolutes over here. Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
You're jumping
But
to
if
absolutes.
I think he's going for 40. You think he's going for 60?
if he keeps on progressing the way he is, and if Dortmund keep on doing what they do, and if they keep going to Champions League and doing their things, I think Pulisic can very well get around 60 to 65 for
If
that
Pulisic
transfer.
is going for 60, America's got a chance at winning the World Cup.
Yeah, he's not going to go for 60.
No.
The American
not
thing's
the World Cup.
the American thing's gonna hang over him a little bit, and
No.
I think
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I think there's
I'm not saying
American
it's
bias.
justified, but I think it's gonna hang over him.
I think there's a bias.
It's gonna have an influence. everyone knows what the record is for Americans now. Is what, like, was it 15 mil or?
Dude, currently with John Brooks, it lies at $22.4 million.
That's not hard to beat. You give 35 for what's his face, Pulisic. That's a great deal. You take that 35 and you go home, or 40. You know.
I don't know if Dortmund does it for 35.
I think they would.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at what you got the guy for what you're going to sell on
He's not
at.
a starter.
And
He's a
60. We're not going to pay 60, pal. Go home.
I think you have to give 40 for him right now.
I disagree.
That's outrageous.
But
Yes.
going back to Johnny.
That's outrageous.
Hey,
Maybe we're 20 now.
That's your opinion. That's fine. But
Inflation 30 at the most.
what I was talking about with Brooks, man, like, not that matters. I'm proud that he plays for the U.S. national team. 6'4", big guy, but German-born, and not just German-born. Came to America, German-raised.
Yeah.
Hertha Berlin, so hardly American.
But he's a beast, man. He
Yeah.
signed up.
I'm just saying, Clint Dempsey should still have the record. Actually, I saw Claudio Reyna was on there for like 7.6 mil.
Reyna was a beast.
I remember
in his day.
All I remember from Claudio Reyna is Man City days, and he was awful. And 06 World Cup, and he was awful.
Yeah, before then. Look, man.
He was awful.
I got another nugget here. Paolo Maldini to become the Italian team national manager, potentially taking over for Lele Oriali, who's been linked with Inter Milan and who's been at Inter Milan. And look, do you think Maldini could take this Italian national team to new heights?
Yes, Zizou effect. You got an Italian legend in there, bro. Come on. Although, I mean, it's not guaranteed. No guarantees in football or life. But I think it's as close to a guarantee that you can get.
Dude, I mean, these guys would just they'd die for him out on that field.
But they die for you. But what is your knowledge like? How did you play till you're 40? I know how to fucking read the game. I know how to play. You know what I mean?
Coach
I know the game.
on the pitch,
I know the game. Like, if you know the game, you can pretty much coach. No guarantees. But that's sick, man. I think he's gonna do good things. Got a good Italian squad coming up.
I don't know if we covered this. Wenger signed officially.
Hey! Ole!
had to bring it up.
Wenger out! Wenger out! Ole! Wenger in! Hey!
I just want to bring it up real quick.
Wenger in. 2 years, baby.
Dude,
Stick around with the potential more too.
I love what Thierry Henry said. I thought he'd kind of like, just be a little bit, just chill in the cut a little bit and not criticize Wenger. He's basically said there's no excuse for Wenger not to win the EPL title, So we'll see what he does. I'm going to keep it short on the Arsenal Wenger thing because
You already know.
it's just so exhausting, but that's that, man.
Welcome to Man United life the last 3 years. Exhausting.
Exhausting.
Fucking exhausting. See you in 38 games, buddy. I got a nug over here.
Yep.
Exhausting, man. The worst marathon you'll ever run. Bang.
Bang.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang moving on. Just about done, essentially. I think it's all but guaranteed now that he's moving to PSG for somewhere around, just had it,
60-something?
70 million euros. So
How do you feel about that shit, Pooh?
It was 60 million, I think. 61 pounds. 61 million pounds.
Hey, shitty Pooh. How do you feel about that?
I wasn't listening to half of that. I was still looking for Pulisic.
Of course you weren't, bro.
Still?
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to find a price, man.
For who?
Pulisic.
Let's go to transfer market.
Right now?
No, because that doesn't count, man.
He's not even transfer
His
listed.
value. Look at his value.
No. His value, no, because people are getting sold for 3 times the value on transfer market.
But that's still, his
Fine.
realistic value. You have something based on reality, not Hussey facts.
Yeah, we'll take his value and then,
What is
multiply it by 6 then.
Oh, then do some percentages at that.
Yeah, I will do percentages.
48%.
The stock market. Hey, we're speaking my language right now. Let's do this.
Stock market?
Math?
What are you, a
Really?
stockbroker?
Really?
Not
So Aubameyang
I'm
scores
good with that,
40
though.
goals in 2 seasons back to back. He's going for 60. Pulisic, zit-nosed kid from zit-faced kid from USA, barely out of his diapers, is going to go for 60 million in 2 years. Is he going to play like Messi next year?
no, but I think he would.
No, but okay. Well, then he must go for 60
Maybe
million.
scoring 40 goals in 4
Maybe
years.
he's going fucking 80 goals in 2 years, 85. Doing one better.
40 is going to be. I mean, what's his name? We were talking about it from the Red Bulls
God.
from Germany. Starts with a K. We're just talking about him.
Red Bulls, Germany.
Second place.
Okay.
Keita.
Keita, Naby
Ke-
Keita.
Sammy Khedira?
Out of nowhere, this team.
Khedira?
This team came
What are you
from
talking about?
nowhere to be second. He's only been with this team for 1 year, and he's already ranked at 60 million right now.
Who?
And that's this year.
Yeah,
Forget about in 2 years.
Yeah, because they're balling, outrageous, and you have to watch him play. It's different. Emil Forsberg, too, is a baller on that RP Leipzig team, man. Dude, I want to bring up
you're talking about Red Bulls. I thought you were
I
about
want to
like
bring
New
up
York
this
Red
nugget
Bulls or
real
something.
quick.
No, that
Igor-
whole thing, the Red Bulls actually own multiple teams.
Yeah, I know.
So-
But you just said
Dude,
Red Bulls.
Igor was talking about Carincha. He brought up a Carincha
Yeah.
reference last
We're
episode.
talking about
dude.
Isco? Who are we talking about?
Saying he dribbles like Messi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Messi.
Well, Messi
Yeah,
dribbles
somewhat-
like him.
Dude, this is a crazy story. Brazilian legend, Brazilian star Carincha, his remains apparently have been missing at the Rio de Janeiro cemetery, dude.
Wow.
It's Messi.
This is breaking right now for me. I guess
crazy.
someone has stolen his remains, and the family and his authorities have been notified. This guy was a 2-time World Cup winner, and I mean he played with the likes of Pelé, all these guys. It was all those legends. I guess it was buried at Madrid de Serra Cemetery. Excuse me, my Portuguese is off.
Portuguese.
It was located in Fluminense in the region of Rio de Janeiro. And look, the government's been notified of it. Relatives
He's a
have been
national,
notified.
he's a national treasure.
Did you
But
say-
but you know what? I know who did it.
That's crazy.
And it's a sad thing, but I know who did it.
They're not sure who
It was
if he
Pele.
was even
It was Pele.
buried.
Kimmy, dude.
Dude, this
He
is
misses
not,
him.
Dude, this is
Trying
crazy.
to get the team back together.
Yeah, you're getting the game back together. Someone got Grinch. Let's go.
He put some sunglasses on him.
But, like,
and turned on the radio, trying to get like a weekend of
It's
Bernie's
a
going
weekend
on.
at
I mean,
Bernie's.
PFC tries to make everything funny, but
Yeah.
straight up. But right, shut the fuck up and respect.
Did they take
there's
his whole
there's
body
no
and just-
certainty. The weird thing is that there's no certainty that he was buried. Actually, I guess the cemetery director said that they have information that his body was exhumed and taken to like a niche place in the cemetery, but there's no actual documentation to
Like those
prove
places,
it.
like those places in the walls where you're just like in a fucking filing cabinet.
Yeah, like a Mortal Kombat
Those places?
cave. But whatever it was, dude, this is a weird story. I just wanted to bring it up because Igor brought up this legend last episode.
So did they
He's a
say his
legend, man.
body was missing, the whole casket? Like,
His remains.
Okay, I just-
apparently
bones,
have not been
bro.
found.
I know, but I didn't know if that meant just the body, or does that mean a casket? Was his
Well,
remains in
like
something
I was
else?
saying, his
Have you ever
document-
heard that expression before?
What?
All that were left were his remains. Did he have his wallet, his keychain, his fucking bones and ashes?
No, but there's
you know?
a difference because if there's a casket there with no body in it, that's probably going to say that someone was in there.
Like
But
I was
there's
saying, if
nothing
you
in
were
there.
listening, which you
Yeah.
never do,
Yeah.
there's documentation that said that there was no documentation.
Yeah, I was going to say
prove-
there was no documentation.
There's no
If you were listening to
documentation to
yourself, I was listening to you. You weren't listening to yourself.
No.
He didn't
I was the one that got it right with no
Then why would you
documentation.
ask that question if you were listening?
He didn't mess up.
No, I didn't. I don't know if you said
No.
that there was no documentation on whether the body was there, but the caskets could still be there.
All right, shitty pool. Why don't you
Just
open
saying.
up those shitty ears?
His remains. Remains mean your body. All that remains was his body.
Last nugget here.
Why the
Anybody
last?
got one?
Yeah. AC Milan's doing work right now. I got two. You weren't in the
Poor
mess.
SOBs.
Right, AC Milan completed a deal to sign Lazio midfielder Lucas Biglia.
Yeah,
Yeah, you like that one?
I like that one.
Yeah.
You guys still have
We need
Sharaway?
anything we can get.
Sharawi's on Roma.
Where's Sharawa? Oh,
Ricardo Rodriguez is linked to AC Milan, but there's a nugget. for
And
the
then also
EPL.
Kessie. Are you
Yeah,
going to go after
And
that one?
also Alvaro
he-
Morata.
He failed his
United.
medical.
He filled his medical.
Kessie failed his medical.
How did he
so,
fill his medical?
That's a good question.
Like, honestly, what's going on with his body that he filled a medical?
Well, he's already playing for another club, right?
Exactly, because that same thing happened to Liverpool with
Shit, pool.
oh my god, he went to Crystal Palace from Chelsea, got injured. Oh my god, has Tiki's here. What's his name? Oh,
The forward.
oh my god, I can't believe I forgot his name. Oh, I'll look it up.
Come on.
Oh.
Luke Remy.
Yeah, my god.
Luke Remy.
That's You
Yeah.
know what? That's how old news you are right now. You got
Yeah.
injured. We haven't seen you for like
I like
8
that.
months.
He had Tiki's hair.
Yeah.
I'm like, boom.
Oh, I tell
I
Tiki
know.
all the time. Like, yo, I saw you play the other day.
I love Lowe's.
Hashtag
man.
racist.
I know. Hashtag racist. I didn't know you guys were talking about him, man. Still a Chelsea man, actually, but on loan at Crystal Palace.
Well, the thing is, with Remy, he failed the medical for Liverpool and then signed with Chelsea like the next day.
Should have went to Arsenal. Chelsea
But
ruined
at
your
the same
career.
time, it's like, did he actually fail the medical? Like, or is he
Apparently
now?
he
He's like,
did.
nah, I don't want to go there anymore.
According to the standards of those doctors, I guess. Whatever it was.
Probably depends on the club,
Yeah.
yeah.
I give my best effort, but I'm gonna go sign with them. They failed me. They didn't, kind of
Alright.
thing. Put in their corner.
All right, guys, that does it for PFC 161. Like we said, this will be the last midweek episode, so we will still see you. But please make sure to check out our Champions League preview as well as our review We'll be posting on PodcastFCshow.com. As well, check us out on all forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know how we do. We appreciate the love, guys. We love to inspire you. Everything you do, everything we do. Go to the store, buy some T-shirts, some merchandise.
A little something?
Yeah, a little something. You know, we're going to have hats. We're going to have all kinds of surprises.
Tank tops, sweatshirts, fucking swim shorts. Come on, but we should get some.
We forgot
swim trunks.
Get some trunks.
Couple
We
Bermudas.
forgot championship. England getting the last
No,
spot.
we just ran out of time.
Drop it.
Okay.
Real quick, drop it. Who are the three being promoted?
1 second, getting it up. It
Oh
was
my
it was Newcastle.
God.
It was Brighton, Hove,
Huddersfield.
Albanian, and then Huddersfield. Because
Wow.
Huddersfield just beat out Reading in penalties, and again, it was
That was
one of those
epic.
ti- It was
That
one of
was
those ti-
epic.
Oh my god,
That was
It was
so
one of those times-
epic.
I felt so bad. Every time you see someone, I can't understand how people just walk up to the penalty marker. And
But the first guy, he stood there for so long. It's like, please blow the whistle, let me shoot this thing.
I love the commentator on the first miss. I think it was Huddersfield.
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield's second guy. He had the longer hair, and the commentator's like, "Well, this well, he's like, this is a strange pick." He goes, "This is a strange pick," and then he misses. I was like, oh my god! Commentator got it right.
How about Professor X in the stands?
Dude, thank
Hey.
you. Thank
Legendary.
you. I already have my name for my next fantasy team next season. Professor X United. Huddersfield is
I
my
like
squad,
that.
bro.
That's
Huddersfield X?
They're staying up. Yes.
obviously
Professor X's team.
that's how they won. He was up there in the stands doing his mind work. he was like in the goal, over the goal.
If you don't make a meme of that tonight, I'm gonna slap you tomorrow.
The Huddersfield coach is a beast. This dude Wagner.
Get out of my head, Charles.
This dude Wagner's been likened to Klopp. He's absolutely insane on the sideline, giving all these kind of just performances, just all these dramatics on the sideline. So I'm glad to see Huddersfield. I was feeling the uniform, those little highlight yellow and blacks. I like to see that. This is going to be interesting EPL. And this game, guys, was worth 170 million euros.
That's
And
it?
Much.
That's not that
Unbelievable.
much.
With potential of adding, if they stay in the EPL next year, potential of being 290, essentially $300 million.
It is.
Jesus.
I think it's known as being
That's
the richest
much.
game in soccer right now, in football right now. That's the richest game because Newcastle got, I think it was 7 million or 10 million. Oh, sorry, I know we're wrapping up, but he got like 7 million, 10 million for win league. I think it was 7 million because they made 10% of what they got for coming in 18th place last year.
Insane.
I'm just sad that Jaap Stam isn't going to be back in the Prem.
I
And also
know.
Tyler Blackett, another United boy, didn't make it up. I was hoping hopefully he'll be back next year. But if he made it back, he'd have a bright future, man. I like Tyler Blackett. Think he could have had a good future at United.
Yeah.
Just not big enough, but Jaap Stam, even cooler.
And Tiki,
He's down there in the championship for another year.
Yo, Tiki, where's Leeds at?
Oh, shots.